Hi folks, Jerry from Pine Ridge Archery. Today we're going to be installing our nitro string loop onto this new bowstring that we're setting up. We've gone ahead and leveled our string, or our bow, by the string and by the arrow. So we're ready to install the loop material. We're going to tie the knot on the top. What I like to do is I like to start level. In other words, I square the bow to where it's completely level in my windage and my elevation. I start my knot. I cut a little bit of the end off and fray that out just a little bit. Take our lighter. It doesn't take a lot of heat on this, so you don't have to put it so close to it. Very, very little heat. Start the burn, and then mushroom it out. What I like to do is I like to tighten up on the top knot by hand. Give it a good pull. And then what I like to do again is check my level one more time. I level the string on the bow. Make sure that that's center. And then I check my arrow center. Now it is a little bit knock high, so I want to slide it down just a little bit. Again, this is just for installation purposes. This is not for tuning purposes. We start in the middle, and then when we tune the bow, we go from there. So now our bubble's in the middle. We give it another pull, make sure it's tight, and then we do the bottom. Go around, pull as tight as you can, come around again. Now you always want to make sure that your knots are going the opposite ways. You don't want your knots on the same side. What that does is cause rotation in your loop, and it also causes rotation in your peep sight. So I pull it by hand as hard as I can. By hand, I cut off the end. Now, depending on your customer, some of them like a larger loop length, some like a smaller loop length, depending if they're using a back tension release or a caliper release. So we've determined that this is going to be a caliper release. I cut off the material. Again, burning the end. Doesn't take a lot of heat. Nice and easy. And mushroom it out. I remove the arrow, knowing that we're still plumb and center. Now today we're going to be using the needlenose pliers. Simply put it through the hole as far as you can, and then open it up. Now this is real easy for you guys at home to do. You don't need any special tools other than a needlenose pliers. And then one more time, as hard as you can, and that's it. Your loop is installed.